talking about great things, I am so excited to announce this next run, showing off a phenomenal Sonic Dream Team Adventure Any % run. We have my very good friend Huds ready to keep this party going. Let's get started, Huds.
Hello, thank you very much, Lana. Hello, everyone. How you doing? My name is Hud601, and yes, I am here to run the one and only Sonic Dream Team for you all. Before we get that underway, though, I'm gonna let him introduce himself, my lovely commentator.
Hello, it's me, R-Geek, and I am here to do some commentary, and Hud is probably losing it right now.
Yep. The way you just went, it's me, I was expecting you to follow it with the head.
That's what I meant, though. It was R-Geek. Get it?
God damn it. Oh, dear. It's so good to be here. It's so good to be supporting such an amazing cause. It's amazing the amount of money you've all raised so far. Please do keep the donations coming in. But yeah, without further ado, this is going to be a run through the main story, the main game of Sonic Dream Team. So let's get this thing underway in 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you off the internet?
Am I off the internet? I am off the internet. I remember to disconnect from the internet.
That's a good
Incredible.
boy. Nice.
Incredible.
That is important. We'll explain why later when we're doing that.
Why was Knuckles available there?
That's an interesting point. Why was Knuckles available there? You should try and switch characters. No, don't. Just play the game. It's fine. All right. So welcome to Sonic Dream Team, everybody. This run is currently going off to a very interesting start because our games keep getting updates and they keep changing things on us. The concept of this game is simple. Cream has been kidnapped by the evil Dr. Eggman, and he is using the power of her dreams to try and make a nightmare. So we have Sonic and Co. running around the stages here trying to save Cream from Eggman. Each of our stages here will have us running through massive expansive worlds and then some kind of like sub levels going in it as well. Our first character that we're playing as here is of course Amy Rose. She is one of our 2 speed characters available, and Hud is deliberately trying to grab the red star rings right now. The red star rings are very important, as red star rings will enable us to gain an extra dream orb and are only available in specific levels. The Dream Orbs are the required MacGuffin to do progression through the video game, and we want to go through the least amount of levels possible, so grabbing extra Dream Shards when we can allows us to get through the game as fast as possible. The main thing you need to worry about here is, of course, each of our characters have different archetypes. We'll explain them more as we run our way through. As we go on this one, though, Amy's moves, you can see, we all have a boost gauge. All our characters will have that. Amy also has a homing attack and has this lovely little air dash that Huds is doing that allows her to increase the speed she has in the air and get a little bit more of a longer jump. But we're just going to be navigating our way through the stages here as quickly as we possibly can. You'll see the little targeting reticle appear every now and again. That is the homing attack. The homing attack in this game is busted because it allows us to get a maximum, massive amount of length that just seems to get longer every time we play it. So going into Act 2 here, you'll see that this is like a shorter, more challenge-based stage where they've adapted the level that we just did, made it a little bit of a smaller area, and added more bumpers and platforms in. This is what we're going to be doing now as we run through the game, but we're going to have these important cutscenes playing that are going to automatically transition us into the next level, allowing us to do very, very quick menuing. More on that later as we're running through our stage.
You can't see my face right now, but my face was one of absolute confusion. Tell me you saw that.
I didn't see it. What was I meant to see?
Okay, so for anyone wondering, by the way, we unlock characters as we go through this game. In this first world, we only have Amy and Sonic available to us. And yet every time I've gone into like level 1, Knuckles and Rouge are available, and they shouldn't be.
I'm going to have a look and keep an eye on that to see how it goes.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting run, is all I can say at this point.
It is indeed. Also, you've got those blue coins there. Blue coins are another collectible MacGuffin. We don't normally collect them. In fact, we deliberately ignore them normally. However, the latest update of the game has added a brand new system to the video game called Powers, and apparently running into crabs. The powers in this game are actually locked behind the Tails challenges. Thankfully, we don't need to do any of the Tails challenges, but we do need to get, I believe it's what, 20 blue coins? Or is it 30?
40.
Oh, it's actually 40.
It's 40, yeah. We get plenty, though.
As we come down low here, we are in a Collect the Dream Shard stage. It's one of the very nice stages. You get a little bit of ASMR, a little quiet org time coming through here, as we want to grab 6 of these shards, as 6 shards make an orb. Orb. As we now go through and grab our last set, we can now go back to loud org as we move on to our next stage. This was ASMR.
Thank you, ASMR.
No, they are available. Yeah, I see them. They're available. Why are they available?
Going on? I don't
Why are they
know.
available?
This is a new save file.
Yeah, okay,
And also,
that's
notice
busted.
the switches there. Notice I can switch character.
I know, but you don't. But you can do the quick switch. You're hitting your bumpers. It doesn't do anything.
I mean, I can stop in a second and try it.
No. I'm just meaning like hit your bumpers and not do nothing. Like don't stop. You're going fast.
Well, I have to stop in order to. Okay, this game's gonna be weird. Hi, Lana. How are you at the moment? Feel free to do open mic with us as always.
Oh my God, Huds, I'm doing phenomenal. As you know, I have been with the two of you quite a few times. It's always a joy. But I am going to steal this time quickly just to remind everyone why this is so important. So I want to shout out that Alice came out to her friends at age 17 and to her family at 19 and is currently double majoring in psychology and neuroscience. She wants to be a psychiatrist to help young adults and specialize in queer issues and mood disorders. Alice's surgery has been canceled twice due to insurance issues, and she's been waiting for the surgery for 4 years since her first consultation. So every moment and every dollar counts to help get her there. Thanks again to everybody who's been supporting this great cause. We're at $3,720, and we are aiming for that $4,000 milestone right now to get that Peggle Challenge run. So keep it up, folks. You're doing amazing. We are so happy you're here with us on day 4 of running through Wonderland. Back to you, Hud.
Heck yeah. Hey, Arg, you're a Pegler, aren't you?
I am a Pegler. I have the title on speedrun.com for I partook in a Peggle Challenge.
Certified Pegler Argic. Never
I
thought I'd
am
see the
indeed.
day.
You do want to
Maybe
get
that
those
should be an
incentives for
next top 10
Peggle. Oh, good fun. No, shut up. It's not a Sonic game. Add Sonic to it. Also, remember what you're doing. The HUD right now is having to make sure to go through the rings here. Instead of trying to make a fool of me and make me run games that aren't Sonic, he is missing his own skill issues. It's fine. It's good stuff. It's all in good fun, though. As we run our way through the stage, this is a different type of level that we have available. It is, as the game says, reach each checkpoint before the time runs out. However, if you try and be sneaky and do any skips, the game says, you must go through all the rings in the correct order, or you will have to go back. No and ifs or buts on that. But now we are coming for our first boss. We are going to the ever fabulous Dr. Crabulous. How do you want to explain how this is going?
Mighty fine, the giant inflatable crab himself with a magnificent moustache. This is Dr. Crabulous. He is our first boss. As you can see from the life gauge at the top, we need to hit him 6 times. So the first ones, he's going to slam his giant claws down, and we're just going to bonk on them and let all the air out. And he's going to be very angry right now. He's a very angry crab. Look, wait for it. There it is. Love it. So now he's going to bounce around. I need to avoid these rings that come out. Well done, me. Good start. There we go. And then he's got a little, what do you call those things on the back of inflatables that you use to inflate them? They have a name.
I just call it the hole.
I've always wondered if they have a proper name, you know. But anyway, we're just going to... They probably do. We're just going to boost into those. It's going to deflate him. He's going to come back to normal size. Then we're going to say goodbye, Dr. Crabulous. Off he goes into the sunset, one might say. And there's our dream mob. And we've unlocked a new part of the dream. We can journey further on. New heroes have joined the team. So we're going to be switching to our flying characters. This is Cream.
Oh, yes. The mystical Banui herself. I love her. She's good. I call her Squeaks the Banui because just listen as she plays. Anytime she boosts or she flies, she likes to make little squeaky noises, and it's honestly a lot of fun. She really is just a little kid having a great time in her own dream world, you know? But yes, lovely little skip coming up here. Nice big launch into the fly there. Very well played. Normally, you're supposed to get the keys, and the keys allow you to go through the door into this area. We turned around and said, nope, no thank you, because we can have a lot of fun with physics in this game. If you do jumps up on a slope with a boost jump, you'll gain a lot of height. If you do it on a downward slope, you'll gain a lot of horizontal speed. If you do it off of rails, you can most likely homing attack and do lots of flights and whatnot. Taking out enemies will give you your boost back. For the power characters and the flight characters, it'll also reset, or at least for the flight characters at least, it'll reset your flight gauge to allow you to fly some more. Yes, the flight gauge is straight out of Legend of Zelda. That's the joys of circular stamina gauges now. But we are going to make sure we grab our red star rings because those are important as we go through all the OBS doors. Shout outs to OBS. We do love OBS because that's how most of us stream. So yeah, I'm gonna go up
time
and
he
grab...
mentions the OBS doors.
I love the OBS doors. They're fantastic. And now no one else can unsee it and they'll hate me forever.
How could you do this to us, Arg, honestly? Like, we were having such a good morning.
I know you're still having a good morning. Just, it's OBS enhanced.
With more OBS.
Bless.
Bless OBS. Listen, I'm also getting cursed, okay? I see that certified Pegler Argic has now been quoted. Thanks, Huds.
You're welcome, mate.
Right, we're going to go grab a Dream Orb. It is all the way up the very top. Again, as we said, these stages like to take part of the stages that we've seen, but then add modifications to them. In this case, the modification are these flight rings and extra platforms. This is for Cream to navigate her way through the level. If you go through a flight circle, it will fully refresh your flight. The thing Huds is making sure to try and do, though, is we're trying to not flight as long as possible because she's slow when she flies. You want to be on the ground, you want to be boosting, you want to be avoiding the air drag that she gets. As now we're going to do one of the really fun stages that we've routed in terms of grabbing the dream shards here. So we're going to get our first two. We're going to fly all the way up to the top section here, immediately blast all the way over to this side, fall down over the top of the lasers there to grab it. We're then going to boost, jump, and go all the way to the one at the back. And then we're going to land and grab it, boost, jump again. You can see sometimes doing like little dips in that. We're just trying to maximize the amount of boost meter that we use here because boost management, very, very important. You can see how she's flapping and it's kind of slow compared to just being on the ground where you get the power of that boost. But now we are moving again. The stage is taking us into where is we need to go. We're into 1-3. The entire roster is unlocked there. Huds, you have broke the game.
I don't know why it's unlocked.
Stop breaking the game.
Sorry.
Do the arc skip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that. So all that is just there's a little bit of collision that's not at the end there, and you can fly up there with Cream. Normally, you have to roll on the way around to go and get that and then grab the key. We can just fly up to that part. Then the continuation of the skip is we can fly under Giant Tube. This is a tube. We jump, we fly. Very nice angle there. Gets the homing attack. Allows you to get straight up there through the OBS doors, and that is wonderfully smooth. Going to do a little skip there. Ooh, not quite getting it as the homing attack decided I'm going to be a bit of a troll and lock onto the wrong thing. Sometimes that happens. We just have to adapt to it, and away we go. We're now going to make sure we just run our way through the rest of the stage here. It is pretty long. There's a giant section up here that's like, you want to go and do all these U-bends and everything else, and you want to do all this section. We're like, no, you don't. You just jump off the side here, making sure we grab the red star ring. Only reason we come back that way, and then try and get on the timing there. Not quite getting it. Getting the back up. Flying a little bit too early, but still manages to make a good cycle there. Very well backed up on that one there, Huds. Jumping out the side to get onto the springs, allows us to go through, and then we're going to head all the way through the rest of the Dream Factory. So we're up, we're through, we're in, we're going round, and then down to the bottom here. Looking very, very nice so far. Through this lovely room, you wonder why it's here. It makes no sense. We're just boosting straight ahead. We're hitting all the red star rings. We're going through the bottom. We will come back to this one later.
We sure will. There we go. Through to the end. So, the aim of this game, by the way, is that we're trying to get 70 Dream Orbs in total. That will unlock our final boss. There are more than 70 missions in the game, however, so we have specifically routed this. At this point in the game, we're basically just doing whatever levels that it tells us to do, whatever the next level is. But you will see later on that we will start going back to previous levels and also to newly unlocked missions as well to go back and fill up our number of Dream Orbs.
Indeed. I actually have my splits open as well, so I know which level Huds is going to. That way I can also call out if we accidentally do the same thing that we always do, which is go into the wrong one. So we don't want to go into the wrong levels because they are routed in a specific way where we do the fastest ones. Huds has also attained the painstaking problem of routing it in such a way where the menuing is as optimized as possible. For example, here you can see that we are now going back. Wait a minute.
Yep. 113.
This is a different order. Why are you in 113?
Because that's the order.
Okay.
Why aren't you seeing 113?
So you've already done 221 and 222 then?
Yeah, I just did them.
I forget to split. That's fine. I'm catching up on where I'm at. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Killing it. Love it.
Listen, auto splitters have ruined me. That's all I'm saying.
This is just so fast. We just barely saw it happen, right? It just flew
Pretty
by.
much. He flies through the game. He won't say it right now because he's too modest, but current world record holder at the moment.
Ooh.
My first legit main, well, it is kind of a mainline Sonic game. I can't.
It is a mainline
Sonic
game.
Yeah, my first mainline Sonic world record, and one that I'm extremely proud of.
Your
It
first
was up-
3D one.
My first 3D one as well, and probably my only 3D one, because I am not a 3D Sonic runner, ironically.
Yes, you are. You're doing it right now.
Well, I am now, yeah. I'm a Dream Team runner, it's different.
Understandable. That makes more sense. So yeah, now you can see there, the game's immediately opened up World 2, Act 3, Zone 1. Confused? Me too. Only reason I know that is because we fixed my splits. Thanks for helping me fix my splits, buddy.
You're welcome.
Right, running our way through the stage here. More Dream Factory shenanigans. I love the purples in here, but that's because I'm a purple fan. We will be getting more of our red star rings. There are 5 in every level. You can see they are kind of on the beaten path. Sometimes I like to run away and go elsewhere. The main thing we're going to worry about in this one are these cycles for these lovely little platforms.
Oh, I should do.
I was going to say, you are going to go around that because you're going to need to get some of those. As we're going to wait on the fan here, we're going to turn around, we're going to launch ourselves up. Again, physics are so much fun. Physics are nice to mess about there. As we're going to go through and around, make sure you're not getting bodied by the lasers. Runs our way through to the side, going to go up off the spring into the top there, and then round the next part of the stage. Now, this stage is going to have a very kind of annoyingly frustrating part coming up very, very soon. One, please don't try and jump for the ring, just go on the rail. That's
Yeah,
fine.
don't worry. I've learnt my lesson enough times on this bit. Lost enough runs to it.
Yep. That red ring there, that red ring is a troll. It knows what it did. So we're going to go through now. Up to this part here is very interesting because the floor is lava. And by lava, I mean it's this purple gloop here. So we're going to try and navigate our way around here. Unfortunately, getting on the rail there, the rail said no. But it doesn't matter because it means the lava is down and allows us to go and grab the keys. These keys are important because it'll give us access to the next part of the level, as well as taking us around to where some of the red star rings are. We're going to do a little bit of like sequence breaking here by intentionally jumping over and getting onto the rails. Unfortunately, sometimes the game just goes, nah, you're not getting the attack. That's fine. And then we'll do the speed exclusive thing, the light dash. I want to say this is the only game that I've played that doesn't have a janky light dash. I'm not sure if that's true. So we're just going to go through to the end now. Huds is having a great job on these springs. I'm blaming that spring there.
Oh, it made me, got me across anyway.
It did, it landed you. Don't know how you hit the checkpoint. Didn't look like it. You are having fun with these rails.
Honestly, these rails are being a pain today. This section.
Anyway, we have our key. We go in the door. Away we go. You will see HUDs checkpointing at times. The reason we do this is because, as you've seen where the checkpoints are, they put us in nice locations that allow us to warp back immediately instead of having to, well, run back and double back on ourselves. One thing he does have to be worried about, and I'm mentioning it now to hope that it doesn't happen to him, when you pause the game is meant to reset your cursor's position so it is sitting and you press down once and then hit checkpoint. Sometimes it'll go down one and it'll hit retry. It sucks. Let's hope it doesn't happen in the run.
Yep.
Right, so running with our Banui again, we're grabbing our dream shards. Again, you show the checkpoint at the start there. We're just waiting for the cycle, going to launch us up and over. Gets the boost on the jump before we go as well. That turns it into a really long jump. We're then going to refresh our flight to fly up onto these rings. The rings are going to take us all the way to the very tippy top, as we have 2 more, 1 all the way up, and then we're just going to jump down to the 5th one, because there's no point in basically missing this one and they're going around the other one too, and you're like, oh, what are you doing? So we're going to jump all the way down, and then in we go, and that is that one completed. Very nice.
All right, time to go back.
We've got to go back to the island. So this is what we talk about with the routing of levels here. We are now back into World 1, Act 2, Level 3. The reason we come in here now instead of doing it earlier is simple. This level wasn't unlocked earlier. We now have enough dream orbs that this level is unlocked and allows us to come back and do it. We will be doing most of World 1. We will be doing most of World 2. World 3 and World 4, however, those are the levels that we're able to turn around and go, don't want to do that one. We'll leave it.
Do you have time for a quick donation?
We do.
Amazing. So we got $100 from Abine24 or Ali, who says, much love to you, my friend. Alice is amazing and she deserves to get her surgery funded. Indeed. And that puts us just $180 away from our $4,000 milestone. Incredible work, everybody. Let's keep that rolling in so we can get that Peggle challenge run. Again, that's only $180 more to hit that milestone. And then, spoiler alert, maybe there will be even more. Stick around and find out.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for all your donations, everybody. Please do keep them coming in. As is trying to save it, didn't quite save it. That is Speedrun Noises Volume 64 will be available in stores at the end of this run.
It's such a mood. Like when the panic sets in and you know it's too late.
Oh dear. That little section
work,
at the
guys.
end is so difficult to find a flow through it, and sometimes you just don't quite get on the platform with the way you want, and then you just kind of got to muddle through it. Nearly saved it, but well.
I just love the voices. The voices were brilliant. Pristine.
Well, thank you. Ah, nice. So yeah, we're working our way through a level which you may remember from earlier on in the run. There's different kinds of mission. Do you want to just explain what the different missions are, actually?
Of course, been showing them as they come up, but just to go over them again for you. The main levels themselves are simply get to the end. The level we currently have on right now is reach a segmented part of the level and under a specific time limit. We also have a collect the dream shards, which is a little mini collectathon that they want you to go and do. You also have the go through the rings. You want to make sure you always go through the rings, because if you don't do that, you've also got boss stages like the 4-man here, but there's only 3 of them. The 4-man here is going to start by doing triangles. I love triangles. Triangles are great. We're going to wait until the triangles have disappeared. Then we're going to donk the boss on the schnoz. Have to donk all 3 of them, so we want to get those attacks quickly. And then we're allowed to get our first hit. So now we're going to do it again. This time they're going to make a line, because it turns out only 2 of them can make a line. No more triangles for us. So we're going to do the same again when it comes in. Yeah.
Which hole does the triangle go in?
It goes in the square hole.
Yay!
Which is annoying because there's no squares. It's only circles. But it is called the Factory 4-man. And as always, there's always one that's late. They're finally arrived, and together they combine to make the 4-man. Get it? It's a pun, the 4-man. The 4-man is now going to spin around in a circle, and what we need to do is grab a hit on the boss. This is going to happen 3 times, each with varying different beams ready to hit you. Interesting that Huds is doing the runaround method rather than flying. That's a new one. I haven't seen that before, but that's cool.
Oh, I always do this method.
I mean, fair. I normally fly. Have to be very careful that the attack reticle does appear. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt, and it will not. Now the boss is going to fly, or rather we're going to fly, because the boss is going to make the gloop come up and we need to fly to dodge it. We are then going to hit the boss and rinse and repeat. So while we're repeating that, I'm going to take this time just to thank Sega Hardlight, because originally all the bosses only had like 3 or 4 health. Unfortunately, all the bosses were auto-scroller based. So it meant it didn't matter how good you were at the bosses, they took the same time every time. Then, thanks to some of our feedback, one of the updates that they gave us changed the bosses and gave them more health. Now, you might be thinking, why are you thanking them for that? Because while they did that, they also changed the way that the bosses worked, so that there is now an element of skill to making the bosses go faster. So we're actually saving time in the first 2 bosses. I'm not speaking about the 3rd boss, because you'll see that when we get there. That's the only one we're not happy about. Yeah. But again, genuinely a massive thank you to them for taking the time to listen to speedrunner feedback and go, yeah, we can do something about that. But now welcome to the Nightmare Maze.
Huh?
What?
I'm not supposed to be able to be Amy here.
Nice. This is bad. Switch.
Yes!
What? Right, there we go. Correct character. So, as you will have just seen, we've unlocked our 3rd set of characters, our gliding and climbing characters of Knuckles and Rouge. For this level, you are only supposed to be able to select Knuckles or Rouge. The whole roster's of it. I don't know why the game is broken right now.
What have you done? Were you did you shut the game down last night?
Yes. I literally loaded up the game brand new. Remember, it crashed earlier.
Oh, yeah, so it did.
And I loaded it up brand new, and it's a brand new save file. And for some reason, in mission 1 of every level, it's...
I'm
I
so
don't know what's going on.
confused.
Me too. Oh, well, anyway.
Right. Anyway, yeah, welcome to the Nightmare Maze. I love this. The tune, for some reason, you are having terrible rail luck, man.
I really am.
All your
these
rails have been...
terrible. Yeah, so on the rails, most of them you can go either way. You do kind of have to aim the character, but sometimes it's a little bit potluck if the character goes the right way on a rail when you join it midway through. It's a bit of a pain.
I have just been asked the question of, was there an update that neither of you have read patch notes for? Bold to assume that either of us read patch notes. Fun fact, we do. We love them, but no, there's nothing that we're available on. This is a first time. This is a running through Wonderland exclusive.
What, as in broken game?
Yes, yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's never happened to any other things.
I do your method for that red star ring now, because it's so much better than the way I used to do it.
Isn't it? I influenced the run.
See, that's what's supposed to be available. Only Knuckles and Root. Oh, I don't know.
Right,
anyway,
this one is short and sweet, to the point. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Huz is going to go for the cool strat here. Launch all the way up the top. Going to jump straight from the top. Gets on that section. Launches off the spring to the end of the stage. Oh, I love that stage.
That was another one of your fantastic discoveries.
It is. We discovered it in a Tails challenge. It was funny.
Where are they all back again?
Oh my god. We discovered it in a challenge where Huz and I decided that we were going to compete on the leaderboard for... You've selected the wrong character.
I did, yeah, because it's supposed to default to Amy. But I can't trust them now because it keeps giving me all the characters.
It keeps giving you random, so you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, Huz and I at one point were deciding to compete for the leaderboards on the Tails challenges. That is an in-game leaderboard that is available in Apple Arcade. We ended up fighting on that stage for literally like milliseconds. It was funny. But because of that, it's actually improved us.
So, do you want to just quickly explain, or I don't know if you know fully what's going on in terms of the character roster and the selection process?
Of course. So, Huz broke it. But no, in all seriousness, what is supposed to be happening is when you start the game, you only have Sonic and Amy available. You only have the speed characters. When you get into World 2, which is the Dream Factory, you then unlock your flight characters that are Tails and Cream. When you get to Nightmare Maze, you then unlock Rouge and Knuckles, aka your power characters. You just saw Sonic Heroes as the exact same archetype on that. However, certain levels are only meant to give you access to specific characters. For example, the level that we just did was supposed to be Knuckles only, as in Knuckles or Rouge. That is it. No flight characters, no speed characters. But for some reason, there seems to be a bug with the character selection or something similar that has allowing us to select characters where we're not meant to be selecting them. The other thing that's happening is that used to be able to have all your characters default to Amy. So it didn't matter which level your characters were going to be. If it had everybody available, your reticle would start on Amy. So unless we specifically had a stage marked as this is a Tails stage, this is a Knuckles stage, we would default to Amy. Huz's muscle memory is now messing with him because that's not happening.
No. So yeah, it used to be whatever you go in, it would either default to whichever character. So here we've only got Knuckles Rouge, so it defaults to Knuckles. But when you've got all of them available, it will always default to Amy first. So as Arg said, there's a couple of levels where we will change from the default, but otherwise you basically always accept the default character option. It's now changed in the latest update where it defaults to the last character you picked.
Yep.
Which is really screwing up my muscle memory, as Arg said. The other issue you just saw there, and the reason why I had some trouble with the rails, there is still a bug in the game where occasionally your controls reverse.
I hate that.
So left becomes right and right becomes left. I just had it twice in a row. It's why I missed the rail the first time, and then second time I nearly fell off. So, hey-ho. All good fun.
At least you got your orb. This will now unlock us going into World 3-2. Is that after this world you get the Tails challenges?
Yes.
Yes. So we'll talk about that when we come to it first.
The problem I have now is because the whole roster seems to be available for the first act, I can't remember which character I'm supposed to be here, if it is Amy or if it's Knuckles.
No, it's Amy. It
is Amy.
It's Amy. It's Amy.
Oh,
switch after this part. Switch after this.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Ready for another donation quick?
Please do, La.
I got some encouragement for, well, maybe encouragement. We'll see. Okay. So we have $5 from Rexy, who says, greetings from the computer room. Sonic Block has been zippy fun this afternoon and will keep being zippy fun. Good luck to all runners, and here's to no Sonic Dream Team game crashes. Wishful thinking, smiley face. Thanks so much, Rexy. That means only $275 more to our $4,000 milestone. Keep it up, everybody. You are doing so great. Love to see the support.
Thank you. Find the computer room.
Oh. Right, over there, down here. Sweet.
Good job.
Thanks. Yeah, so this game also has a habit of crashing. It's not as bad as it used to be, in fairness. The previous update, true. The previous update to the current one has certainly made it a little bit better. But so far in my 3 practice runs, it's crashed every time. So yeah, expect to crash at some point. And what's weird is it started crashing in places it never used to.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. What's really funny is I'm running my splits right now, and my splits, if this was me running, would have me on a really good pace, because the places where it would normally crash, it has not yet crashed.
Wait, so you're not just on really good pace on your splits because I'm just, that good?
Oh yeah, no, that good too, but also just it ain't crashed.
Right, Tails Challenge unlocked, powers unlocked.
Challenges. So now we have powers. Powers are a very interesting thing that were added into the game recently. Unfortunately, they require the blue coins. They require a significantly large amount of blue coins. Not only that, but they also require you to do the Tails challenges to earn experience. Tails challenges are daily. We cannot expect you to level up the Tails challenges every single day just to do one run of the video game. So you can only select the T1 powers, but one of the powers that is really important is quick swap. That does exactly what it says on the tin. It allows you to quickly swap characters between every character that you have available, which right now is all of them. HUDs will now only be able to tap the bumpers, left bumper or right bumper, to switch between the entire roster in a specific order. We did not know this was what this did. We only discovered this, I kid you not, last weekend at a live event called UKSG, where we had a new runner who is a kid called Pegahead come in and play the game just for fun and literally school me live on stream. It was amazing.
It's so good.
So it has been affectionately now dubbed Pika Skip.
Yep.
Okay, you both, I have a quick confession. It turns out I'm horrible at math. Thank you, chat, for pointing out it's actually $175 to our incentive, not $275. So just wanted to say that we are even closer than we expected. Thanks so much, everyone. $175. We got this.
We definitely got this.
Just donate $275 anyway, chat. Just do it anyway.
I mean,
just
that
do
works.
it. Come on.
That's my answer.
I mean,
dare
HUDs. You have wow, nice. You have splits.
I do.
Your splits tell you when you need to be Knuckles, right?
Yeah, no, my splits only tell me when I need to not pick the default character.
Yeah, but you have ones that tell you when you need to pick Knuckles.
Only if Knuckles isn't the default for that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you pick Rouge instead of Knuckles, I'll donate $5.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh no. Oh dear, I hope you got deep pockets.
Oh yes! Don't you dare. Okay, up to a limit of X. I don't know. I'm not that rich.
Now he's worried.
Of course I'm worried.
Dear.
Ready for HUDs to just purposefully click them every single time now.
Right, so I want that. I want Amy, but I'm going to go over here and unlock the power. Yeah, I got enough. Nice.
Nice. Okay, so there is the quick switch. You can see T2, T3, T4. Not allowed those because we don't do the tail challenges, because you're not allowed to do the tail challenges in the run because it only gives you 175 XP, which ain't enough to unlock anything. So we don't bother. Welcome to Nightmare 331. This one is a very fun one because this one flips around gravity. We are going to be running around the stages here. We're going to be trying to get our red star rings because we need that extra dream orb. Huds is falling down, but it's fine because we just have to boost our way around. Oh my God, look at the quick swap to cream there. You didn't, you blinked and you missed it. No, it's rude. This doesn't count. Do you know what I mean? This doesn't count. Nice try. You're just showing off the quick swap.
I am.
But you can see how powerful the quick swap actually is, or as we call it now, the Pika switch. Pika switching just allows us to now get access to all 3 of our character abilities, all 6 characters at any one time. So if you're doing a segment of the level where suddenly you're like, oh, I need to fly, now we can immediately fly. What's that? You want to glide? You can immediately glide. You can play as your favorite character throughout the rest of the run, which is honestly fantastic. It's a really nice upgrade.
Yeah,
but yeah, we're going through the
upgrade.
stage, flying our way through. We're going to jump up, get our red star rings, 3 of 5. And then bounce our way up and round here. Get that one there. As we're going to go in, we're going to go down. And then up and round to the big old box towards the end. Got a little bit of a skip coming up here that's fun. It is just the leap of faith. Just straight off and round. Land down on the ground. And then we get the lovely gravity shenanigans. We are going to have a very fun skip. We're going to deliberately go and grab our last red star ring. We are then not grabbing the keys because, oh my God, it's going to be so much quicker and smoother now. Right, round and through. Oh, how cool is that with a swap?
Oh, I love the YOLO skip.
Oh, that's epic.
Oh,
Normally,
so
you have to stop and switch character there, but coming right off the rail into the boost, the switch to cream to fly over. What a wonderful stage that was.
Yeah, I love that bit at the end. We used to have to, so basically in past versions, you used to have to stop completely to be able to switch character, and then you have to open up a context menu and pick your character. It's all a bit of a faff, right? With the Pika switch, as before I've equipped quick swap, as long as I'm stood still, I could still switch with the bumpers. But the funky thing with the power up is I can switch at any point, even while moving. And it means that end bit there, after I've collected the last red star ring, I can just switch to my flying character in motion and just immediately go for that skip, which I used to dub the YOLO skip because I'd literally just YOLO it. Like no lineups, no nothing, just full send. But now you can YOLO it straight off the rail, which is so sweet.
Would you have time for another donation quickly?
Always.
Absolutely.
Awesome. We have $10 from Fallen Angel 0891 who says, hey everyone, Pika Head's mom here, donating to shout out Arg for setting him on a path of trying to knock HUDs off the world record podium, and of course for an amazing cause. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting this great cause. That is $165 until our incentive. Great work, everybody. Keep it rolling.
I've made a mistake here. Hang on, let me just fix this a second. Oh, I can't fix. No! I'm costing charity money. Screw it.
Yes!
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's
Keep
fine.
it up.
I'll take the time loss. So, previously, I would never actually use Rouge in the run. Not for any particular reason, but purely because Knuckles was default. But Rouge's voice clips in this have let's say, a certain twang to them. Listen out, is all I can say. They're very excitable. And Ark does a great impression. Certainly playing up to the character of Rouge, that's for sure. Ah! Oh, that is exactly where the homing attack is absolutely fantastic in this run. That was a complete lost cause, and it's like, oh, we'll give it to you. Right, 235. That's 225.
Yeah, the right one.
5. There we go. Oh, that's 10.
Ho ho ho! I heard ha there. Oh, you did it right. Well done. Okay, yeah, that's 10. Okay, fine. That's 10. I'll take it.
Oh, I feel like you should explain the legend of French Knuckles.
Oh, hon. So, French Knuckles, you just heard there, as you went into the menu, there's a chance that when you select a character, they'll do like a number of different voice lines. One of the ones for Knuckles is he's just laughing, but his laugh for some reason sounds like him going, hon. Therefore, he is Le French Knuckles, hon. So we do love a bit of hon when it happens.
Yeah. So we've literally decided it's canon that in this game, Knuckles is French for some reason. It just is.
Thank you for remembering to jump.
Thanks.
That portal there, you can run right under it. You think it's touching that platform?
You always point that out.
It's not. Yeah. How do you think I found it out? Tell them.
Well, I found it out during a marathon run.
Yeah. And I found it out by running right under it and went, what the heck?
I'm having a real bad time with the rails in this level today. There we go.
One might say you're having a really bad time. Oh. See, Tails is appreciative of my jokes. So you gotta wait for the lava now. The floor is lava. Gotta get rid of it. This is a cycle-based stage here because we want to grab our... Interesting. We want to grab the flight cycle on the platforms to our right here. It's probably not going to be... Oh, no, that's actually not too bad. You could get that on the way down, maybe.
It's going to be on this way.
Yeah. Nice recovery.
That works. I didn't actually know that was a backup. I just learned the backup.
Well done. Always know your backups.
Yep.
Right, so your dry joke. I did.
Rouge. There we go. Need to remember to select Rouge for the boss. Yeah, I've never used Rouge on this boss.
Wait, that's 15 now. God damn it!
Yeah. I told you. There's a lot of levels to go yet, mate.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, you should have. Oh well. It's fine. It's all going to a good cause.
It is indeed.
Yeah. Might have to skip the sausage supper tonight, though.
Oh, I mean, I had my pizza. Welcome to the Guardian Hunter. This is the only boss fight that we're not happy that's been changed. You'll find out why soon. Until then, though, enjoy the lovely squelchy noise that this boss has. One might say that it's also, I'm not going to say the other word because I know it will annoy people, but it's another word for squelchy. I don't know why they made the sound effect the way they did, but just listen when the boss gets hit here.
It is certainly of a particular kind of... Yes.
Wait for it. And then... Squelchy. Squeezy. But yeah, we are running through the Guardian Hunter here. This is unfortunately auto-scroller the boss. There's not much exciting things happening on this one. It's just a case of hit the egg pawn as quickly as you can and then go and hit the boss as it's weakened. The part that makes us not happy about this is coming up very, very soon. We go through, we go up. The boss has one hit left. We're now in a brand new phase. He big. We have now got to dodge and his health goes back up. So this boss literally is just time loss because all the time that we save in the other bosses is now basically moved to this one. Unfortunately, there is no way we can speed this boss up at all. It is complete auto-scroller from beginning to end.
Lana, while we're doing this, have you got any messages for us?
Oh, you bet, friendos. So let's check in again on why we are raising money, because this is so important. So we are here raising money to help with the costs of Alice's gender-affirming surgery in February 2025. The costs of surgery can be very high when you factor in things like the hospital stay, travel, and life accommodations one would need while healing from a big procedure. If you would like to help Alice out, type !donate in chat. And again, you are also helping out our wonderful incentives as we are only $165 away from unlocking our current milestone. At $4,000, we get a Peggle Fever's bonus challenge page run. Now that run will be taking place around 4 p.m. Eastern today, so we have a little bit of time, but we know how fast time flies here with us speedrunners. So let's hit that $4,000 milestone as soon as we can. Let's keep supporting Alice and let's keep enjoying these great runs, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Lana. And thank you very much, everybody, as well. Please do keep those donos coming in. I'll be getting mine in once I find out how much I'm actually due on this. Welcome to our final area. It is Ego City. It's not Ego City. Shut up. I'm not getting into that argument with it. It's Ego City. I will fight you for this.
So I don't know what happened earlier. The ramp decided to not ramp me.
Ramp, no ramp. Understandable.
Ramp, no ramp. Yeah.
What wonky ramp, no worky?
Basically.
Cool. All right, we are going to run through. Huds is going to take over this next section because you love explaining this.
Oh, I love this section. So we're supposed to go and press 3 buttons and it makes this lovely little path here, but we're going to do this the quick way. At least I'm going to try and do this the quick way. We're going to go up here, around here, down the bottom. Rather than taking a normal path, I'm going to use this set of rings to get us all the way up the top. Here's a really cool thing with this game, though. As we press this, it's going to play this cutscene. I'm going to reset from checkpoint. The cutscene continues playing in the background, and when we respawn, it moves Amy into the perfect position, because then I should, if I line this up, be able to skip through that and straight over and miss all the second part of it. Straight up into this pipe, onto the next button. Lovely. We basically just skipped all the run around that we have to do normally. I love that jump. Such a good jump.
So smooth.
And that checkpoint moves us back just far enough that we can then boost straight to the bottom, and then we're straight up and through this section. That's the quick way of doing it.
So good, so smooth, but wow. Doge 2024.
Thank you, Dojag. Right, all right, don't boost on that one. There we go. I always forget not to boost on that one. If you boost, you actually miss the ring to get the red star ring.
Yeah, it's annoying. Right, don't whiff this next bit. This next bit can be really fun and really smooth. You want to get up to the very top right here. Get on these platforms that if you hit them, they're going to start to disappear. And then we want to make sure we grab the red star ring there. Jump over on the ring trail and then get a big jump. Ah, went for the 2. Fair, safe. Understandable. Nice. You can do that in a oneer if your timing is correct.
Always play it safe, in my opinion. Right, so you see there it's telling us there's new missions available back in Nightmare Maze. So when we go back to pick up more dream orbs, they're there ready for us, which is nice.
We've got to go back to the island.
Where?
Even your ring dashes are being weird.
Everything's being weird.
Your Apple TV is haunted.
It really is. Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering, by the way, I am running this on an Apple TV. It's a game console. It's not really.
It is. All right, this one is a lovely grab the rings and then double back on yourself. It's actually a really smooth stage and very fun to do, but hard to do optimally. Especially at this end bit here, because there's a section coming up that you're going to look thing, you're going to go, I want a boost jump there. The instinct tells you got to boost jump. You got to do the fast. You don't want to boost jump. If you do it, you're going to run into a bad time. So we're going to come through, we're going to go down, we're going to grab that, we're going to run our way through, and then you're like, I'm going to skip the pipe. Don't do it. Just go in the pipe.
Yep. That level, because you go forward and then come technically back on yourself, there's no checkpoints either. So if you mess up, you start the whole thing again.
Indeed.
It's a real pain in the backside. Oh, hello, Squeaks.
Hi, Squeaks. I love Cream. I'm so glad she's back. So this stage is a stage that got changed slightly because there was a case of the camera angle for these, especially in this segment, was more side on. It was more like 3/4 angle rather than the current angle that you're seeing here. A lot of runners swear by the fact that it was awful. I thought it was just a skill issue. But they also say that there's new springs in that somewhere. I don't see it. I don't know where they are.
I just hit it. I hit it previously.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I'm going to show you one of my old runs just to prove it.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, they also added like new lasers in certain sections to stop us skipping particular bits. Yeah, we still skip it.
Well done.
Oh, for the love of menuing, please.
Did that just do the
that
thing?
defaulted to exit.
Wow.
Why? I pressed down once and it went, nope, 3 times, exit. Exit's at the bottom of the menu.
That's at the very bottom. I'm so glad that didn't happen to me at the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's on a quick level, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Right, Ugh. That one there is new.
Oh!
And those lasers that I just went straight through are also new, but they don't.
I knew about the lasers. I didn't realize about the spring.
Yeah, you used to just land straight on the platform.
Yeah. I think it's still do.
You technically still do after hitting the spring.
That was not a HUD's menuing problem. That is, you are really having luck with that. HUD's is having a time.
I'm having a real time with this game, but it's okay. We're still doing fine.
Everybody
We're
gets
doing
one.
fine on time. Yeah.
So yeah, what is happening there is when you go into the menu and you press the pause menu, the game starts on just continue, as in resume the run, as in do nothing, as if you never pressed pause. There are 3 things that you get in there. Checkpoint, which will restart you at a checkpoint. Then you've got retry, which retries the level from the beginning. And then you've got exit, which removes you from the thing. What is supposed to happen is classic RPG style. It will be set to go back to the top every time. Sometimes it doesn't want to do that, and it will remember the last thing that you selected, which in Huz's case must have been restart, because then Huz presses the muscle memory of start, down, start, and it selected exit. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Right, back to world 133.
Mind if we give
like
a
the
quick
fact-
update?
Oh, of course.
Please do.
Awesome. I was just going to say, we've had some new friends join us, so I just want to shout out, hey, welcome here, everybody. This is Running Through Wonderland, and we are raising money since Wednesday through the weekend now to raise money for Alice's gender-affirming surgery. So we have already raised a wonderful $3,850 towards that, and we can keep it rolling with all of your help. We are working towards a $4,000 milestone right now, and we've only got $150 left to unlock a Peggle challenge run, which will take place later today. So make sure to get those donations in. We had one come in, $15 from Blind Dragoon, who says, it's not much, but I hope it helps you get the gender affirming care you need. And listen, thank you so much. Every dollar is so important. So listen, we appreciate you so very much. We could not do this without generous donators like you. So thanks for being here, everyone.
Thank you, Lana. And yeah, thank you everyone for donating. Literally every little bit will make a massive difference. So yeah, thank you very much everyone who's been donating.
All right, we're in a 4-2-1.
Nearly there. Nearly
Nearly
there.
there.
Sorry, go on.
No, you're nearly there. You're almost there. Look, celebratory cannons.
Yay! Confetti.
Man's got a bit of an ego. Hence, ego say.
Egosity. To be fair, this one actually says the name in game. I'm literally just messing with people.
No, I know you do, but it's funny. Anyway, plus it allows us to have the arguments. We like that.
We do.
What I also enjoy is I love the fact that someone has just realized why Cream is named Cream and her chow is named Cheese. Cream and cheese.
Interesting. God damn it.
Don't tell me you've just realized as
No,
well.
I always knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was track number 3 on Speedrunner Noises, volume 64.
Didn't do the things she was meant to do.
Yeah, we noticed, but it's fine.
You jump up there.
Face palming across the universe. Her mother is indeed named Vanilla, and her other chow is named Chicola.
Wait, what?
Chicola? Do you not know about Chicola?
No.
You can
didn't
play
know
some
that.
Sonic Heroes more.
I really don't need to play Sonic Heroes, Ark.
Chow, 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 chow. My voice will not allow me to do chow. Feels bad.
Oh dear. God love it. So when we're gonna finish this one, we're gonna do one more here in World 4 Act 2. Then we're gonna actually go back and get some more dream orbs to open up World 4 Act 3. That will then be our final one open, and then it's just a massive collectathon to get us 270 dream orbs to then be able to unlock the final boss. But I'll tell you one thing that we have been... Yeah, I know. You heard it.
I heard it. I know what was happening. It's fine.
But one thing we have been skipping is all the amazing cutscenes in this game. So, do you want to fill people in a little bit on the story of this game, what Sonic Dream Team is all about?
Absolutely. So, Eggman is once again up to one of his diabolical schemes. He has heard about this amazing power that can be used, using the power of dreams. So, he has unfortunately kidnapped Cream. She has been kidnapped and taken to his laboratory and put in this weird sleep machine where he is harnessing the power of her dreams and using them to do nefarious deeds. One might say it's a real nightmare. Dun dun dun. So Sonic and Co have found out about this and are heading into the dream world here. But they do have assistance from a really nice character named Ariel. I believe, no, is it Ariel? No, it's REM.
REM.
It's REM, yes. Because what it means is REM as in REM, as in REM sleep. It's a pun. It took us so long to realize, but it's REM, and she is here currently trying to protect Cream in the dream world here, while Sonic and crew are trying to save her. Of course, because Cream herself is dreaming, and this is like her worlds and whatnot, apart from Ego City, it's a case of she is able to help out and is having a great time while doing it as well. So while Hunt is spinning around the circles, having a great time there, it's like, I'm going around and I'm not picking it up, and there's nothing you can do.
I couldn't get to stop.
She wouldn't stop it, so here we go. But it is a case of right now, the team are all trying to grab enough dream orbs here to kick Eggman out of the dream world here and stop him from using the abilities. And REM needs to do that. I can't remember if at this point in time, REM has been orbed or not. I think she has. I think at this point she's been orbed. Because she gets orbed in the Nightmare Maze with the Guardian Hunter. She uses the last of her power and gets turned into a dream orb herself. So we're grabbing the rest of them so we can then go through Ego City and get towards the final boss.
Yep. I gotta grab that one, I'm gonna jump down here, grab that one, and then grab that one. Nice. Right. Well,
1, 2, 4.
1, 4. No, apparently we're doing this as Sonic. Wow, you actually get to see Sonic and Sonic Dream Team. Imagine that.
Wow, I know, right? You normally don't. So usually with the characters, so the speed characters are both the same. Doesn't matter which one you play, they are both the same. Same with the power characters, same with the flight characters. So typically we defaulted to Amy because it selected Amy, Knuckles because it selected Knuckles, and Tails because it selected Tails. You are doing a very interesting set of jumps there. Use your iframes, buddy. Use the iframes. Very nice. Good iframe.
Cream's default unless we need to pick a flying character, and then Tails is closest.
Yeah. But in this case, how come yours doesn't move and mine does?
Yeah, they've changed it. Latest update, they've stopped him running off the edge, which is nice.
Oh, it doesn't take me off the edge with him anymore.
I've done it again.
You did.
Muscle memory.
You did. As they say, you want to go into 1, 2, 6.
Yeah, there we go. Interesting.
Wait, that's 20 now. Damn it!
Yes, exactly. I'll happily lose the few seconds for the sake of you having to pay. Oh, dear.
Nice.
Thank you.
So you're going to do the fancy skip on this one?
Of course I'm going to do the fancy skip. I love the fancy skip.
So watch this, blinking, you'll miss it. Wait until you go past the mines. Big jump up, big height, straight up, straight in, straight to the end. Let's go.
Beauty. Right, 1-7. Yeah, that's fine. So I thought it was a different level then for a second, 2-1-7, but it's not.
No, it's not. It is 217 in the Dream Factory. It is grab the checkpoints. It is Tony Hawk's Pro Level 3. They do genuinely act like proper half pipes. If you run at them with speed, they will force you up and then force you back down. And we asked them, they went, yeah, it is based on Tony Hawk's. It's so good.
Literally an homage to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Love it. Yeah, we've been really lucky with the Sega Hardlight devs and the amazing people that have been working on this game. Have been frequenting both mine and Argix streams as we've been playing this and learning to speedrun it. They've been taking loads of our feedback, but they've also been giving us loads of fantastic insight into the development of this game. Kind of, you know, every time we've been like, oh, did you think about this when you did this? And like, yeah, that's exactly what we were thinking of. And it's like, oh, that's so cool. So yeah, they've been amazing. So yeah, Crocodile with Shades and Ocean Size, big shout out to the pair of you. Thank you for coming into our streams, for giving us all the insights to what's been going on at Sega Hardlight with this game, and thank you for making an amazing game, because this is genuinely one of my favorite Sonic games ever now. All right, this is our final area. This is World 4, Act 3, and then of course Mission 1. So after this, it then becomes a collectathon to get us up to the 70 Dream Orbs, and we're doing all right on time at the moment, despite a few little mistakes here and there. It's not actually been too bad a run, I think.
It's been not too bad at all. It's been really well done so far. Rails are actually behaving now, which is good.
I know, this is the one I need them to behave on as well.
Which is lucky for you. You know who doesn't need to behave?
Go.
Me. You know who isn't behaving?
Oh, what are you doing?
No, not me, but you know who isn't behaving?
Go on.
Chat.
Oh, why? What are chat doing?
Wow.
Blobby, 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 blobby.
Why? Chat, why would you bring him here?
Blobby, 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 blobby.
So, look, we have been cursed in the UK with knowledge of Mr. Blobby. Let's not spread it to the rest of the world. Oh, God, why on earth? Oh,
I can
check.
cleanse
Lana.
your palate, Huds. Yeah.
Oh, go on.
I got you.
Please. Before you start though, Lana, do you know who Mr. Blobby is?
No, but I am
Good.
preserving my Canadian innocence by not
keep it
learning
that
about
way.
Bobby. Carry on,
It's
carry
my
on.
advice. Go on, it's all yours. It's all yours.
All right, thanks. We have $5 from Felira, who says, I can't give much because I'm looking for my own private gender clinic to go for in the UK, but I am always happy to help out other trans people with their goals. Hope we get to 4K soon. All the best. Heart. Thank you so much, Felira. Again, every dollar goes to a great cause. We appreciate any support, whether it's by donating, just by hanging out, by spreading the news on social media. All of you can help with this great cause just by being here. So much love to you all. We only need $145 more to unlock our Peggle challenge run that will take place later today. So let's keep it up. I can't believe we're getting so close to 4K. Can we do it? I think we can get this anytime now, honestly. Great work, everyone.
Oh, it's so close. So close. Also, that's another $5.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Oh, my voice is not like that
Your
right
voice
now.
is going.
I need to get Iron Brew. Give me a sec.
Oh, dear.
Stop
This was a
causing
level
money.
previous. Go on, I'll give it another one.
Let me get the brew.
Have you not got the brew yet? It should be on
I'm
tap.
pouring it.
It's pouring it. Straight from the bottle, neck it.
I'm not allowed to get naked on Twitch.
Anyway, 226. And then we're going to have the big one in a second, which is 227, where we're going to use all the characters and all the abilities.
Which is going to be a lot of fun.
And I was going to do another $5.
Why?
Because we start with Knuckles in the next one.
Ah, fudge! That's not good. I mean, look, this does look like fudge down there. Like, look at all that fudge.
What fudge are you buying that looks like that?
I was gonna say, Arg, are you good?
No. I actually have been given Iron Brew fudge last night. It's great.
Oh, no. Right, 227. Rouge.
Okay, so that's 30. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm with chat. I was gonna say definitely either honey or toffee of some kind.
Definitely honey. That was a noise. Thank you, Rouge.
She did it. She said the line. God, this stage is going to be so much faster with swapping as well.
It is.
The fact that the rails are like ruining you.
Yeah, I was going to say, it definitely will be if I remember to swap to the correct character. But yeah, go this way, and then... Problem is, you can't swap while you're getting the shards.
No,
while they're coming towards
not.
you. Game, thank you. So yeah, you have to time things well. Oh, this is going to be tight time-wise. Done it. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Right. 3, 1, 6. We're nearly there on 66 out of the 70 needed. 4 missions to go. And this is one of the hardest ones, so I'll let you talk us through us.
Thank you very much. This one is ridiculous. So we're going to deliberately be going in these water fountains here because the water fountains are going to take us to some of the dream shards. The way the stage is routed is so we can get them all as quickly as possible, but you can see the angle there on those bouncies is pretty steep. The hardest part of this level, however, is on the underside. The level flips upside down, and now Huds has got 2 we need to try and get. The first one, not a problem.
Whoa.
However, we're going to now have to do it a different way. We're going to have to double back on ourselves on the platforms to get round and up. This is not how you're supposed to do that, but that is a wonderful recovery there. Going to have to be a little bit quicker there. Quick thinking by Huds. Falling down a second time. So we're just going to go over. We're going to jump. We're going to go through. If Huds dies, it is back to the beginning of the stage. So a little bit of wait, jump through, little bit,
there we
going
go.
in, and there. There we go.
I made that so much harder than it needed to be.
Held.
So much harder than it needed to be. All right, 1-7. There we go. Yeah, normally you're supposed to get the one on top first and then you jump down and get the last one. But yeah, for some reason that second curvy bit, I just could not seem to stay on the path. But there we go. All right, a little bit of Tony Hawk's here. Woo! Up the half pipe. Back down we go. Love it. So yeah, this one's fairly straightforward, although this one takes a bit of an interesting turn. So we come down here, so we're now technically upside down in the level. We're going to come up here, hit that spring. Oh, thank you. But then it tries to send you one way, but you don't want to go there. You want to grab this rail. We're going to follow the rail along, down the bottom, through the next one. If I jump and get this right, yep. We don't need to fly up. It will just home into the rail for us. Go right, go left, up the top. And this section here used to be a bit of a pain. So it used to be when you go through these little boost rings, you wouldn't be able to then fly straight after. And you need to be able to fly straight after. But there we go, straight through. 2 more to go before our final boss. So we're going to come out of here. We're going to go into 3, 3, no, wrong way. 3, 3, 6. And then we got one last one after this. So this one, I believe, is another checkpoint one. Yeah, it's another checkpoint one. I remember the route, not. Despite how much I've run this game, I've got nearly 70 hours of running on this game without, that's just pure run time. I still don't remember the route for this without my splits. It's too complex.
Oh no, I don't either. There's too many levels. Like with the level changes on them, there's no way that you can actually remember. It was a case of using a lot of English failing me.
Fine. My skills are failing me, so it's all good.
And together we make one functional human. Oh, how did you land that?
Yep. Ah! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good.
Listen, I've understood taking the racing line, but this is ridiculous.
So I do actually want to give a big shout out at this point to Ray and Hearts, to Witherman, and to King Rhodes, all runners of this game, and all amazing people that contributed to the original route for this. The current route that we use for Adventure Any Percent is an amalgamation of all the work they've put in, and then me getting really angry one night with having to do lots of menuing and cracking out the spreadsheets for a couple of hours on stream. That is legitimately how it happened and how this route came about. I took the current route and went, I am fed up with doing all this menuing. It's time to do some spreadsheet work. And that's how we have the current route. So yeah, all good fun. And it's meant to minimize menuing, but now that it's no longer doing the whole default character being Amy thing, I'm gonna have to do it again at some point.
What's that noise? I'm hearing the noise of spreadsheets being cracked out.
Someone open Excel.
But no, again.
There's the crash. That one I keep getting.
Every
I keep
time.
getting that one. At least it's at the beginning of the final boss. Right.
I mean, it's the only crash you've had, which is pretty good.
I mean, it makes a change. It does make a change. Right, here we go. Let's go again. So we are into our final boss. This is Nightmare Eggman. And we are now going to come together as one team to save REM from Nightmare Eggman. And the power of friendship will reign supreme once more.
We love the power of friendship. Yeah,
so we're going to start off here with Sonic. Go on.
This is everything that you have learned in the game put into one giant stage. Sonic is all about the boost and the air dashes here. You can see Eggman in his nightmare form, where he has super long arms. Intentional damage boost there just to try and get onto the rail as quickly as possible, as we then use our light speed dash to get through and dodge as much of this. And that is Sonic's phase now done. Look at that giant purple face. Look at that glorious mustache. As we go on to Rouge here, she is going to take over and fly our way through the stage. Normally the only section that you would see Rouge in the run, but because I bribed Huds for Alice and a wonderful cause, we got to see her some more, which is nice. So that's $30 I'm due. Let me put that in right now.
Oh, okay, don't normally get hit by those lasers. game is really beating me up today. It's fine though.
Would
So
you
yeah,
like some encouragement in the form of donations real quick, Huds?
Always. They give me so much strength and energy.
Aw. So we had $25 from Highly Incompetent, who says, great cause, great runs, love you all. Thanks so much. We also had $10 from The Divine, who says, Mr. Blobby is a bulbous pink figure covered in yellow spots with a permanent toothy grin and green jiggling eyes. And soon, Huds is going to dress up as this fine character. Now, I'd love more of an explanation right away, but I'm just gonna say only $110 more until we get that Peggle challenge run. Let's keep it up, folks. I can't believe it. We are almost there. Okay, Huds, I need to hear more about this Mr. Blobby dress up. Could you explain?
You really don't. So,
okay, good to know.
hang on a second. Tell you what, you explain because I need to count a second. I've lost count already. This is going to be interesting.
Absolutely. Basically, Huds is doing a charity month. One of the incentives is Blobby with golf with your friends. He will be Blobby. Thank you.
So about that.
We will find a Blobby outfit.
We're going to have to find one because literally every shop I've checked is sold out. I don't know why. There's been a run on Mr. Blobby outfits recently for some reason. But we'll sort something out.
He's making a comeback.
He's so not making up. How did I catch that laser? That's not meant to be possible. This has been a very interesting run. So those lasers that come across initially, you're not supposed to be able to go fast enough to catch them. Also, it's for me. Oh dear. Also, what was that first donation? Did you say mildly incompetent, Lana?
Highly Incompetent.
Oh right, I thought you said
Legend of Zelda.
Oh, I thought you said highly incompetent, and I was like, who's got access to my account?
That's the joke, Huds.
I figured that was the joke.
How could you ever think that? What do you mean? What do you mean that's the point? I actually have a really fun donation quickly, if you don't mind.
Sure.
So we have a lovely $30 from Argic, who says, for all the times Rouge appeared on stream, I'm gonna get you to do the oh yes. Give us one more.
Oh, yes! Oh, my voice is gone, like, it's not doing it. I'm so good. I inform you that I put that towards the file name choice and named it Mr. Blobby.
Oh, why?
How could you? I love it. So yeah, that's our file name bid war. Love to see it.
Amazing.
Maybe Mr. Blobby will win.
I would laugh if that happened. Right, we're on the finale. It's coming up. The power of teamwork. You may notice we don't actually get to play as Tails there. Tails is up the top there trying to deal with the machine that is going to allow REM to wake up and then deal with the final problem here. As we race for the final hit, he goes for the big jump. He nails it. And then we get the cool little two-homing attacks and do the big old wait for it. Over we go, straight across, skipping the U-turn onto the rails. And time is coming up soon. Huds.
In 3, 2, 1, time. GG's.
GG.
Oh. Not bad at all. So yeah, you then go through a bit of story, and they save Cream, and they destroy the Reverie, and happily ever after, and everyone's happy, and yay, and seriously, play this game. It's fantastic.
What's the end game time, boys?
That's what we need to see. What's the end game time? I think it's probably going to be like, I'm going to guess like a 101. I think it's a 101 something, 101.12.
I would guess 101.17.
Lana?
I have no guess. 101, 22.
101.03. Oh,
nice.
Hey, what was I, 9 seconds off? That's not bad for an internal clock. Yeah, I love playing this little guessing game with my community. Anytime I complete a run, it's like, everyone put your guesses in, let's see how close we get. And I'm usually within about 20 seconds of it, so not a bad run at all. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. But that is Sonic Dream Team. That is Adventure Any Percent. That's the main game, getting to the final boss as fast as possible. There's loads more in this game. There's Sweet Dreams, a whole load of expert levels that have unlocked. There's loads of other missions, but this game is available on Apple Arcade. So if you have an iPhone, an iPad, an Apple TV, or a Mac, or even the Apple Vision, like the VR stuff, you can download this game through Apple Arcade. You can get a free subscription for a month and play it. I highly recommend you do. It is a genuinely fantastic game. The better of the two Sonic games that came out last year, I will say. But yeah, I would strongly recommend it. Thank you to everyone who's been donating as well for this amazing cause. Thank you for having me over here in order to run this game as well. Just to say, I'm HUD601. If you want to come and watch Sonic speedruns and other silly things that I do, come and follow me over on Twitch. And Arg, I'll let you sign off as well. Although you're going to be next.
Absolutely. So. I will do more of mine later because I'm coming up next anyway. So I'll see you all in 3.